Right, so let's get started. Who am I? My name is Chris Dinham. I'm one of the partners here at Summit Web. Originally, I was born over east, but I grew up in a small town called Wanaka, which is in the South Island of New Zealand. So I'll say some funny things like jandals and chilli bin, but contrary to most Australians' belief about New Zealanders, no, I've never worked as a scaffolder. But I have worked in the mines, and that's where I originally started here in Perth, right? So I came over and I started offshore oil and gas. It was a month-on, month-off roster, and I was there for a little while until I had a bit of an injury to my shoulder. And so I was basically staring down the barrel of sitting on the couch for 6 months, watching Dr. Phil. Anyone who knows me, I can't sit down for a considerable amount of time. So leading up to that surgery, I was looking for something to keep me busy. Now I went to a mindset seminar by the name of Paul Blackburn. Highly recommend him to anyone who's interested in that sort of stuff. But a couple was speaking there by the name of Matt and Liz Rard. And they were talking about how you can buy and sell websites for profits, okay? So I thought, perfect, that sounds exactly like me. And to explain how you do it, it's a lot kind of like investment properties. So we buy an old rundown website, might be an informational website, we do it up, we monetize it, get traffic generating to it, and then we sell it down the road for a profit. So for the next 6 months, there's me in a sling, bashing the keyboard with one arm, and Dr. Phil's blaring in the background. And I learned as much as I could about this buying and selling websites. I bought about 90% of the ones I bought, I crashed, and then 10% started to work. And so after that 6 months, I took those 10% websites, and I'll do 1 month offshore, and then 1 month back in Perth. And I'll just try and build these websites up, and they started to gain a little bit of traction. And a couple of friends realized and said, Chris, if you can build these lead generating strategies, lead generating websites overseas, because most of these websites were based in the United States, can you do the same thing for our local business in Perth? And I said, sure, why not? The principles are exactly the same, and that's pretty much how Summit Web was born. All right, so Summit Web is a lead generating web design agency specializing in exceptional web design and search engine optimization, all right? Everything we do is to generate customers from your website. If your website is not generating customers, then it's just a very expensive business card, because we personally have to direct these people to our website, all right? So we get your website working for you, and we're going to learn some free tips today on how you guys can do that for free with this seminar. It's going to be basically a bit of a crash course. We're going to run through it super quick. What we're going to learn is what is search engine optimization, why you should even care about it for your business, and then we're going to give you some step-by-step tips on what you can do so you can implement these strategies tomorrow.